Hello fellow gamers! I honestly enjoy pugging fractals sometimes, and my experience with pugs and fractals is mostly positive, even though there's the occasional tilt when someone does 0cc or fails the orb mechanic on light eye. Today I want to talk about a mechanic that most fractal players misunderstand or don't know about at all, or at least they seem to not know about it. Let me show you first how the mechanic looks like if played wrong. At 33% HP during the Dark Eye phase, in 100 cm you can see a beam which is connected between the guild and Eye. While the beam is connected, she gets an icon which stacks up. This icon is a buff on Eye which gives her 5% outgoing damage per stack and minus 5% incoming damage per stack. That means that for every stacks, the whole team will get more damage, more incoming damage, and what is even worse, will do less damage towards Eye. So, how do we prevent that? The answer is pretty simple. Just stay between Eye and the guild. If you do that, you will see an icon in your buff bar that stacks up. Now, and I think that's a big part of the reason why this mechanic is often misunderstood. This may remind you of the water phase in Light Eye, where if the buff stacks up to 10, you and the whole party will get a lot of damage and often downstate. The buff icon looks kinda similar, at least the colors look the same, and there's actually one similarity, which is that if you get up to 10 stacks, you will get instantly downstate, even if it's not the whole team. Apart from that, it's a whole different mechanic though, because as we already clarified, taking that beam prevents a DPS loss for your team. And what that beam also does is giving you a flat 20% movement speed increase and a debuff of minus 5% damage per stack. And this is probably the second reason why this mechanic is often played wrong. To some extent, I understand that no one wants to take a debuff that decreases your DPS. But on the other side, taking that beam will always, and I mean always, be a DPS gain for your whole team. Even if you do 90% of your party's damage, it will still be an overall DPS gain to take the beam instead of letting it connect to Eye and affect the whole party's DPS, including yours.
Quick math!
In a perfect world, the lowest DPS players should take the beam, which most of the time will be the quickness and alacrity source. But they might not have seen this video or not understand the mechanic, so I encourage every DPS player to be the greater gamer and take the fucking beam. If you don't want to do it for your team, do it for yourself to finish fractals a few seconds earlier. Now before I end this video, I just want to give two side notes. First of all, it is totally normal that Eye gets 1 or 2 stacks, even if you are on the lookout for the guild when Eye gets to 33% HP. Second, of course you should not let the stacks ramp up to 10, because it means that you downstate or pop your mislock singularity. You should try to transfer the beam or to another player or to Eye when you have around 7 stacks, because it will take some time until the beam actually transfers. That's it for this video. I hope you could learn something from it, and don't forget to take the beam. See ya!